Jeep Exploring. I am Tim, and right now we are out here. I don't know if you can see it with the sun, but got this gorgeous sunrise here over Whitaker Point, or Hawksbill Crag, both the same thing. Jen and I got out here this morning with a group of people that we had never met before, and decided we wanted to catch a sunrise out here, and it was definitely worth it. We got out here, I think we left the house probably about 4 this morning to get down here, but we got a fun-filled day of some hiking stuff that we're going to do. We're getting ready to leave here. We're going to run down to Lost Valley where we're going to meet Steve and Angie, Laura and Nancy, and then we're going to, I think we're going to do Sweden Falls today is one of the things we're going to do. Maybe look around Lost Valley a little bit, but one of the things, our main objective today, besides seeing this sunrise, is we are going to looking for something I've been trying to possibly find for the last couple years, and hopefully today we'll find it. It's a hidden treasure in Arkansas. It's called the Keeton Beechwood Spring House, and I've seen pictures of it where people's been to it, but I have not myself been able to find it. I think I've pinpointed it possibly. If I have, great. If I haven't, we'll go along for the ride with us and see what happens. So we'll see you up the trails, and hope you enjoy this. We made it to the end of the trail as far as we could drive, and that was one of the hints I was able to discover, that there was a boulder at the end of the trail. So we got to walk the rest of the way, and it's going to be a long walk, looks like, so hopefully we're in the right place, but we will see. We're going to keep walking. All right, y'all, we made it back here, and I think we found it, but we found some old remnants of an old home. There's another building of some sort up top up there. The hole right
Don't
there.
drop in the hole.
Hey, for once I found the hole.
Watch out, Tim found the hole.
There's a...
It's just a minor. I just don't want you to fall.
Well, I thought it was right here.
Uh-oh.
I see a corner up there to something, but
I hear water running.
sure it's not up there. Although it looks like somebody may have
Well, water's running.
here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up there and check it real
Yeah, see what you see. Water's coming down, so it's got to be doing something.
It comes out at the top. So
Yeah.
it may be up there.
Well, Inspector Steve is going up and checking it out for us, so stay tuned, and hopefully it's up there. All right, guys, so we did find it. That's the good news. Bad news is it's dried up. There's nothing running out of it, so even with all the rain we got yesterday, it wasn't enough. So maybe at some point I will come back here again. Sorry, I'm huffing and puffing. There's a big hill we had to climb up that's muddy. Almost had to be on all fours. But I'm glad we found it. but it's rougher to get to than I thought, and it's dry. So I will say, I'm going to show this to you guys in a minute. Here's Laura's phone. I will say though that this is more of like a treasure hunt. So even with it being dry and hard to get to, it's just the thrill of finding it. And at the end of the day, that is what this is all about, because this is not a spot that anybody down here shares. I've been looking 2 years trying to research and figure out how to find this place. There's plenty of hints out there to find it, but I'm not going to reveal where it's at in honor of everybody else that has put in the time and the research to find this place. So what I'm saying is, put in the work sometimes. That's part of the fun, instead of just having people just give it to you. I didn't ask anybody where this was at. So put in the time, and when you find these places like this, it's very rewarding, and you know, it's part of the fun. So I probably could say that better, but it was a long hike back here. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to turn around and show it to you. And we finally found this place, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can see.
I wonder too if, and it's a little woolly up here, but I wonder if there's another trail around this rock that goes back down to that foundation.
I don't know.
Because they had to have an easy way to get here.
You'd think. There's the piping where the water comes out. And my video may not do this justice, guys, but you can see water coming out right there. And then you got the cave that goes back in there. Now, you can't go in the cave. It's illegal to go in the cave. There's a sign posted over here. So you just can enjoy it. See, it goes back in there. Water comes out of it, flows out these pipes, and then on down to the bottom down there. Now, the only hint I will give to this place is it's basically part of Lost Valley, and what goes up must go down, or what is up must go down, and this is the top. So I will say that, and if you find it, good luck. So we're going to take some pictures here, enjoy this beautiful little area here that was very fun find, and then make our way back and go see what other things we can find. So see you at the trail. Alright, we made it to Sweden Creek Falls, which you can see there. And hopefully there's some water flowing. I'm not betting on it the way it's been looking, but we'll see. Well, we passed a couple that were hiking back out of here and asked them the results, and they said that it is dry, and that's what we were afraid of. But I'm gonna go down here anyways. Pretty much just gonna get to see an 81-foot bluff, because that's how tall normally the waterfall is. So I guess I'm just gonna have to come back to this one when the water's flowing good. I don't know when that'll be. It's been a pretty serious drought the end of this summer, so it may be, come back to it, it may be spring before we can do that. I don't know, which is going to kind of suck, because we this time of year love hiking waterfalls, but can't do that if there's no waterfalls to hike. So we'll go see how pretty it is anyway. So this is normally what would be the upper part. Normally water is cascading off of that. You can see the puddles. And then goes on down here.
This ain't even it.
I know this is the top part. But this would normally be the upper falls, I guess you could call it. But it's like we said, it's dry.
Oh, we're already here. That ain't no mile. It's half. It's 1.59. Oh, really?
I know.
Thing is, I can't remember if
The light,
go down the top or go down
the light blue stays on the top. The dark blue goes down to the
I
bottom.
think we have to go down below.
You can, or I mean, you can go
Well,
step.
I mean, if you're at the bottom of the fall.
Yeah, you got to go down below. You got to take this dark blue.
Is that where you want to go?
I'm gonna go down there. Yeah,
We'll have to go this way.
but you just point the hardest way, and that's the direction I'm going, Steve.
Okay.
But yeah, because apparently you can see, stay on top and see the top of the, from the top view of the waterfall, but to get to the bottom,
Yeah, everybody usually gets underneath it.
yeah.
Like we did.
Well, it's like all cut out where you could walk behind it and stuff, like if it was coming down.
Yeah.
Got some cool big rocks there. And here's normally where the water comes flowing down. That's some cool big rocks right there. Rock shelter. I could hold a powwow under there. guys, even though, you know, we're not going to have the water and everything, this bluff line is cool. We just keep walking around it and finding all kinds of awesome big rock shelters. I'm always a big fan of those, so it does help that we still have some beautiful scenery, even though there's no water. But yeah, this is cool. It looks like we got another good-sized rock shelter. This goes back in here pretty good ways. And this right here is the only thing holding the whole thing up. No, not really. Looks like it though. If this was to fall on you under here, you wouldn't have to worry about much after that. I don't think you can see it from here, but big bluff line over there. There's no telling what's over there. This is why, as much as I don't like freezing cold weather, but in the wintertime, when all this canopy's gone, you can see more things versus when it's covered. It looks like there's either big rock canopies over there or caves. But man, it looks cool. Yeah. That might have been where they stopped at. Well, good news, everybody. I can hear water. So, we were wondering if that guy that we talked to maybe didn't come down this far and maybe stopped at that upper part that we showed you guys. But regardless, it's beautiful down here, and I definitely will be coming back this spring when the water's really flowing. So, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you do that so you can follow what we do. And when we do come back and do that, you'll be able to see it, and you can hit that little notification bell, and each time we put out a video you get a notification that says we put one out, and come check out and see if you enjoy what we put out. But let's go down here and see if there's any water flowing. I think there's some. Another rock shelter. And folks, there is a little bit coming off. I don't know if it's enough that this is going to pick up. But man, this opening is huge. And this is an 81-foot waterfall. If I didn't say that earlier, I may have. Wow. Look at that. All right, well, there is Sweden Creek Falls. What is running of it? It definitely is beautiful down here. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even though there's no water, it's still a beautiful area. And I'd even recommend probably hiking this, you know, even without the water. The water be cherry on top, but it's okay. It's still beautiful down here, but it's a little more challenging hike to get to the bottom. But we didn't go to the top. We come back next time, we'll go to the top because there's grooves in the rock where the water flows through that comes off the top of this thing. I think that'd be cool to see, but we're not going to do that today since we're going to come back. Plus I'm tired. But anyways, we appreciate you guys joining us on this little video we had here. If you're familiar with the channel, this time of year we don't do as much Jeep stuff. We still do some, but we try to get hiking in while we can, while the weather's nice. So you know, make hay when the sun's shining, as they say. But anyways, make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. That'd sure help us out a lot. We would appreciate that. Help us get the videos out, and hit that like. That helps us and everything. But we're going to hike back up, make our way back to Missouri, and then who knows what we got planned next. So stay tuned and see what we get into. But as always, keep exploring. We'll see you guys next trip. Thanks.